Welcome back, LIL Gamers. It's your guy Bryce with the Electronic Gamers Tonight, and today we're going to do different. We're prepping you guys for the Super Bowl, because I'm pretty sure you guys are going to want to have friends over, and you're going to want to throw a party. So today, we're going to show you how to turn this into this. We call this the Electronic Gamers Night Cheesy Beanie Dip. It doesn't have a real name. It's just straight up delicious. So we're going to get right into how to make it, and you guys are going to thrill your friends with this awesome dip. So first thing first, you gamers are going to have to orient yourselves with some stuff in the kitchen. You'll need a crock pot, you'll need 2 separate spatulas, possibly a can opener, and a strainer. Now this thing right here, this is going to need parental help. You're going to need a pan, so you're going to need to get mom and dad to help with that. Now, you're going to take your Velveeta, take it out of the wrapper, obviously, dice it up into cubes, then it all goes into the crock pot. Put all that cheese in the crock pot and crank that crock pot to high. Whatever the high setting is on your crock pot. Next, you're going to take your ground beef and you're going to saute all that up. You're going to chop it, mix it, and mash it. Once it cooks partially, throw on your taco seasoning. I'd recommend using that EGN mix, the one that we had for the walking tacos. If you didn't get that recipe, check our Facebook. I might even be nice enough to put the description for it in the link below. Now, once that meat is all nice and sizzly, bubbly, delicious, and good, and fogging up my camera, go back and check your cheese. If it's not melted completely, it's not ready. Put that lid back on. All right, we're gonna strain the meat. You don't want your dip to be all greasy. So get it in the sink, strain it real nice. Then, you're gonna go over and you're gonna open your 2 tins of tomatoes and your bean paste. Those refried beans are just going to make things real nice and beany. You don't necessarily need it, so if you just want this to be a cheese dip, stay away from the beans. But you're also going to want to drain those cans. So drain your 2 cans of tomatoes. If you want your dip to be a little more liquidy, it won't be just all nasty and blobby, but if you want it to be a little more liquid to it, leave the juice of 1 can of tomatoes. That'll make everything all nice and smooth. Alright, so once your cheese is melted, go ahead and mix all the ingredients into the crock pot. So both of your cans of Rotel tomatoes, you're going to want to throw in your hamburger, and then if you want it, you're going to put in your bean. Now, if you have a knife like we did, it's going to take you a minute to try and get this out with a fork. So we're going to fast forward because I don't like watching me suffer, and it suffered to get this out. There, finally, once you get all the bean paste out, go ahead and mix everything up. Those refried beans, those Rotel tomatoes, your cheese, really get that cheese off the bottom of the pan, and then mix it all up, throw the lid back on, and you're gonna let this warm up for another
a few moments later.
Just 45 minutes to be precise. Thanks, SpongeBob. So after that grueling wait, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be hungry by now. You just need to gather up your boys. In this case, I had the lifeguards. They just finished in service. They've got the training every week.
Nice.
And they're technically pretty hungry after that. So they've got this here delicious, chewy, cheesy beanie dip. The guys sat down with some Tostitos and they pretty much put the bash on this. Didn't last very long. All right, guys. So if you happen to make this dip for the Super Bowl, do me a favor while you're at your party. Take a couple of pictures and then hashtag it for me. All right, guys, this has been Bryce. I'm out.